Hello everyone, my name is FlareBlitzed and welcome to the mystery files of Detective Inaba No.1. This is an RPG horror game made in Wolf RPG Editor by Suika Bar and translated into English by the Memories of Fear translation team. Enough about seriousness though. So this is a mysterious murder game that has 7 endings, I would believe, and knowing me, it'll probably take a while to actually just to get to one of the endings, so we're going to be here for the long run, unless of course all of the endings have divergences which aren't too far apart from each other. Okay, this game contains horror elements and bloody scenes. Nina Arimura. She kind of reminds me of Kazuna, that virtual YouTuber. Congratulations on another successful case today, Mr. Inaba, sir. I find so many missing children or pets, I can easily do it in my own sleep. Someone has confidence in their abilities. This is hardly worth praising me for. Don't even start, Mr. Inaba. If I recall correctly, you were just about to jump ship until I happened to spot the kitty cat for you. You are not wrong about that. It wouldn't do us any good to tire out the mind of a great detective with such trifles. That's why all menial tasks fall to you, Arimura. So you say it's been a while since you've had a huge case fall into our laps? All I'm saying is that it wouldn't kill you to put in a bit more effort. There you go again, running off that big mouth of yours. If only there was some way to control this nasty habit. Oh, stop poaching my cheek. Still, this rain is something else. No kidding. It started the moment we got onto the mountain path. Huh? Has the bus stopped? It sounds like something came to a halt. Bus driver, I apologize for the sudden stop. I ask that you all please remain in your seats and wait here patiently while I take care of this. Take care of what? Did something happen? I like the transitions, by the way, of the characters fading and appearing. This may prove to be fortuitous for us. Come, Arimura. Let's check this out. Right behind you. And also, if I pronounce any of these Japanese names wrong, then do forgive me. But there is the courtesy of being kind about it in the comment section below by asking me how I should pronounce these. Nothing. For this bus to suddenly stop out of nowhere. I wonder if something's up. Could have been an accident. I hope not. Is everything alright? It could be. Ah, okay. What the hell happened here? Oh man, this isn't good. Is something wrong? My apologies, but it seems we might have a slight delay. Somehow it seems like we're trapped by a landslide. That's about the right of it. That's about the size of it. For now, we can't proceed any further. You can't be serious! You mean to tell me that we're all doomed to die here? No, I can't make a mouth as large as hers. Sorry about your yawning hippo-sized mouth. That's the logical conclusion, yes. Please, Arimura, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Don't worry, we'll be fine. Whilst we can't get to our destination with the road in this state, we can always head back to town if we need to. Yeah, you're right. Not to mention that with this being the only road, it could take around a week to repair. A whole week? Sorry to interrupt on your happy parade, but we actually can't return back to town. Huh? What? What the heck? The landslide affected the road behind us as well. Did nobody hear about the recent landslide behind us as we're travelling past? No way. That can't be. Dear me. Our troubles keep on landsliding upon us. I imagine the heavy rain isn't increasing our prospects of a timely rescue much either. And I can't imagine how hard it might be to live inside a bus for an extended period of time. Well, there's always a path to the right side. You get what I mean? Oh no, no. My premonition was true. We're all gonna die here. Calm yourself. Don't be so absurd. Our objective now is quite simple. Let's seek out a shelter. Yes, sir. I'll help search. Then I'll bring the rest of the passengers up to date. I'd appreciate that. Lovely. Can we get back on the bus? No? Okay, so how do we save? What are the saving means on the game? I believe there are probably going to be certain points. The landslide is preventing you from going any further. But the road looks clear. Let's look behind. No, okay. We've only got one path forward, and that's this way then. So this way leads to the woods. The rain is just as bad here. Nothing is making this any easier. Get myself an umbrella and hope there's no branches which are going to fall from the trees. I do like the trees though. They're not that blurry, to be honest. And there's different layers to the trees as well, which is quite nice. Some trees being taller than other trees. Hope if there's nothing that's going to instantaneously kill me. So same as murder cases, but now we're trapped in some sort of horror B horror rated scenario. Except that birds are going to be our downfall. Is there a way through there? What the heck are we of these? Wow! Look at this huge mansion! It doesn't look too worn down. It's likely someone still lives here, don't you think? Then we don't have to die here. Clearly. Where's that typical witty retort of yours, Mr. Inaba? You're doing this on purpose, aren't you? That's where you two went. Oh, could this be? You are correct. I think we found exactly what we're looking for. Well, good news. I'll go get the other passengers here at once. Now then, hopefully there's someone living here. I hope so too. I hope so 3, I hope so 4. Nah, let's run away. There's some sort of ghost that's going to come after us. Odd, this mansion doesn't have a doorbell. And the front door isn't locked either. Might as well try entering, I guess. Sounds like a bite. It's dark in here. Please pardon our intrusion. Due to unforeseen circumstances, we've had no choice but... What are you doing? We are uninvited guests entering someone else's home. Isn't it simply polite manners to apologise in advance to clear up any misunderstandings? That's my boy. Being polite is one thing, but divulging your life story when there's no one to listen is another. So truly there is no one here. I guess all we can do for now is try to find the circuit breaker or something to get the lights back on. Don't you have anything that can give us some light in the meantime? In fact, I do. I have a lighter inside my pocket. How to play. The arrow keys are to move around. Enter key / Z key is to examine and confirm key stuff. X key or the escape key is to go to the menu and cancel. And the arrow keys here. And the S key is something which we'll not be using in the first time around because I love story seeking and skipping text eliminates that prospect. Arrow keys movement, S key if you want to skip text. It skips all text whether you have previously read it or not. Yeah, because that's something to keep in mind because this is usually a thing that visual novels should have is a setting where if you come across any new text or if you're going along the same text but it's actually on a different path, so let's say it goes to a different ending, then regardless if you press down the S key or not, it doesn't skip it, which is a good thing to feature. You can use items in your inventory by accessing items from the menu. Keys will be used automatically upon examining the appropriate door. Good work, Mr. Inaba. Now let's shed some light onto our situation. Let's flicker some light. Zippo later. Now where can we save? I want to know where we can shave. An extremely valuable looking vase adorns the table. Another one, for goodness sakes. Ah, what's that? This is no time to be freaking out, Mr. Inaba. Let's just turn on the lights and figure where that strange sound is coming from. Yes, of course. It was just a spooky fright, you know. Nothing to be adorned with. Aha, now we can save. Okay. At first I thought it was something like, I like those head emojis. They're so cute. Where's your static sound coming from? It is buzzing my ears. That's quite weird. Maybe it's just so that we can actually see what's behind. The door is... Well, typically, the door is locked. Damn it. We just entered into paranoiac. Where every single door is locked. We need to come back to that at some point, I imagine. Damn it, static sound. Go away. Every single door is locked. Well. This radio probably? This could be the source of the sound. Let's get the lights back on. Oh, I want to break that apart. Is that it? The circuit breaker? I have no idea what switch does what. So I'll just flip them all. It seems my lighter just ran out of fluid. What perfect timing. All this time it was just static coming from the radio. Maybe, but who on earth would turn it on? It's best not to waste one's brain power over such annoyances. Stupid, scared. So scared, stupid, Mr. Inaba. I love Arimura's expressions. Oh, wow, not again. Let go of my cheek. Let go of my precious cute cheeks. Looks like a set of keys are hanging here. With this, the entire mansion is our preferable oyster. Set of keys. Not all of it. How could all of it be our oyster? Hello there, Mr. Bus Driver. How come all of it will be our oyster when there's probably more locked doors when we have keys? Arimura, silly. Hello there, Mr. Bus Driver. Bus Driver? I brought the rest of the passengers. That's great. What the hell? You gotta be effing kidding me about all of this. No reason to get worked up, such is life. Indeed it is. An impassable road is, after all, an impassable road. Straight to the point. Can't say I approve of the atmosphere here. It's a tad eerie. Is anyone living here at present? Doesn't look like it, does it? Well, I have no qualms about using the mansion as our own personal lodging for the night. He reminds me of the teacher out of... Oh my god, what's that anime called? Yeah, he reminds me of that teacher from High School of the Living Dead. Somewhat. Just looking at his overall appearance. And if the owner does come back, all we have to do is explain the situation. They will surely understand. Sounds like a plan. In the meantime, I ask that you please wait patiently for help to arrive. I'll do everything in my power to ensure the promptest rescue possible. Guess we got no choice. Shut up, bandit. Well now, seeing as we'll all be roommates for the foreseeable future, how about we introduce ourselves to each other? I'm Kenichi Kagaya, a carpenter. It's nice to meet you. We done here? Then get the hell out of my face. Sorry. Would you quit stuttering and just spit it out already? Please let go. Pinch cheeks. Hey, name's Toe. I'm just gonna call you Toe. By the way, I work as a chef. It's great to meet you. Well, it's great to meet you too. That's the spirit. Let's pull through this together. What a lively fellow. Well, it's better than that dude top left. I am the bus driver, Kataro. I sincerely apologize for the trouble that's happened so far. It certainly wasn't your fault, Mr. Bus Driver. Secretly, the bus driver caused the landslides, and has entrapped us all within this mansion. The bus driver also killed the owner of the mansion, and has set all of this up to happen. Firstly, we drive past the first site where the landslide falls down, which happens when we drive past it. And then immediately afterwards, the second site also blows up, causing a landslide in front of us. Therefore, I believe that the bus driver is the antagonist of this whole story and is out to slowly kill us all one by one, without us knowing. But of course, I think our characters, the protagonist and Nina Arimura, will be the last two to die. That could be one of the bad endings. Thank God. Thanks, I'm glad to hear it. Please don't hesitate to ask anything of me. You certainly do look like something. The name's Sheik... Oh, common... I'm crap with names, I apologise. Shiki, there we go. I am a novelist. No way! The Shiki? What, you know this guy? What crime fiction lover reader doesn't know him? Honestly, I'm not that big of a deal. I see. Mr. Inaba, you always seem so well read. You really haven't heard of him before? I never bother with reading murder mystery novels because I know the criminal's true identity 100 pages before the flatfoot does. You make me sad. I am Saya. I'm a doctor, more or less. I hope that today finds you both well. What? A doctor? Then I look forward to you treating my injuries. Hey, I hope we don't have any injuries, thank you very much. Why, yes, of course. How about we all save ourselves some grief later and just start wrapping our heads with bandages this instant. Let's start with her mouth. Shut up, Mr. Inaba. I think we got to know everyone. Not quite. We still don't know anything about the both of you. Oh, you're right. Totally slipped my mind. My name is Nina Arimura. I am Sogo Inaba, a detective. Seriously? Damn, we really got ourselves a private eye here. Well, and I am his assistant. If something has got you stopped, please do stop on by to the Inaba Detective Bureau. Are you spreading propaganda? Maybe I will pay a visit one day. Now that everyone's met each other, we should spend some time exploring the mansion. We also need to get everyone situated in their own rooms for the night. In that case, you may need these keys, Mr. Akishi. We just handed over all of the keys. Are you fucking serious? You don't hand the keys over to the antagonist of the story. That's my prediction. The bus driver is the antagonist. I'll be sure to look after these. I'll go ahead and unlock any doors I come across in advance. That'd be great. I think I'll take a little look around as well. Come, Arimura. Let's be off. Right behind you. I don't trust the bus driver. We can examine the second floor once we finish thoroughly searching the first floor. Okay. We'll do that. Thoroughly search is my domain. Thoroughly failing in that is definitely also my domain. It's a painting of some flowers. There are books listed alphabetically on the shelf. I need to check every tile, even if the different tiles all have the same writing, because certain tiles give you different functionalities. such as one tile doing nothing for you but text, but the other tile doing the same thing but also providing you with a book, for example. That's my logic of it. Now, if it does turn out that this music is copyrighted, then... oh great, there's no settings to turn off. Oh yeah, there is settings to turn off music, but it's... is it F1? Oh sheesh, no, it's not that. There's no way to turn off the music, is there? If it comes down to the case of the music being copywritten, that's what I'm thinking. Just hearing it just makes me think of sound claims. The shelves are mostly empty. There isn't anything useful in them. The shelves, globe whose colour has dulled. This place has not been looked after for many years. There's no significance inside this. Have you even checked inside it? What I just see is you just staring at the box with nothing to show for it. Come on. This is March the 9th, 2018. I must confess, I'm a little frightened. I'll wait right here if you two don't mind. Why are you waiting there, though? Hello, Mr. Inaba, Miss Arimura. Yes? Hi there. Mr. Akashi. Did you find something? Yes, I happened to found the guest rooms, so I took the liberty to assign everyone their own quarters. Mr. Inaba, your room is right here in this hall. It's the second floor from the left. And Mr. Arimura, your room is to the left of his. Now we have our own individual rooms, Mr. Inaba. I bet you're excited to hear that. Yes, my apologies for being such a poor roommate. To let you know, here in the East Hall, going from left to right, the first two rooms belong to Mr. Arimura, as you already know. Then past that is Mr. Akaya's room. The last room is vacant. And in the West Hall, past the entranceway, going from right to left, the rooms belong to Mr. Himura, Mr. Kumashu, Mr. Nakagisha, and myself. If you have any further questions, please don't hesitate to ask. Okay. Small chest for storing away personal items. Are there any items in there? Box of tissues. When I have sad moments in life. There are only hangers inside the closet. No bedtime yet. Okie dokie. Go here. Anything distinctive about any particular room, or has every single room got the same functions and the same setup? Definitely the same setup. No. Arimura, please don't bump into and destroy another vase. Mr. Inaba, I'm not your pet or your child. I'm your lovely detective that's super sensitive. Toilet! Hey, would you mind leaving me in peace? This is truly the least of my concerns right now. Hey, we've all got to take our dumps at some point. You know, you can't think clearly as a detective if you got, well, if it's busy down there with fluids but we may or may not want to have in them, that is. So that's why these rooms are locked. Okay. You can't work on a full bladder. That's just what I'm trying to say right now. We can't work on a full bladder. Ah, hello. I hope help comes soon. Have you even called for help? That's what I'm thinking. Because in every single one of these scenarios, our phone signal suddenly cuts out, and everything else just aside that is just dumb. Mirror! When will it become horror and not just funky music? The door's locked. I thought so. I do like the way the stairs are designed though. Wait, transitions. Door's locked. Like everything else in life, the door is locked. Bathroom upstairs. Washing machine. The sink has been immaculately cleaned. So it means somebody has been here recently. The shower's been scrubbed clean. Scrubbed clean indeed. This room is another toilet. Sink. Sink. How comes they've all been immaculately cleaned? Who's cleaned here recently? If it's immaculately cleaned, then someone must have been here recently. Ah! Hey there. Hey, Mr. Detective and Mr. Assistant. Check out this kitchen. It looks pretty alright. There's even fresh food in the fridge. Really? I like the sound of this. Now that I think about it, I am feeling a tad peckish. Mind cooking us something? You got it, boss. It'll be my speciality. Hey, I'll help out. Yeah, that'd be awesome, actually. I'll let you know when we're done, Mr. Inaba. I'd appreciate it. Appreciate the scenarios. I'm preparing to whip up a good feast. Mr. Nagashiki, you're so incredibly talented at cooking. No one would have expected it just by looking at you. Hey, wait, what did you mean by that last part? A bunch of fresh food and ingredients are stored inside a refrigerator. A beautifully decorated table is lined up inside. Oh, dearie me. Variety of wines are on display. While everyone else is drunk, we can do some proper investigating. And I think the absolute best way to ensure the survival of each and every one of us is to get everyone else besides us two blind drunk, put them all in one room, make sure that when we escape the scenario we don't forget to pick them up, we all escape. True ending. I'm joking. Oh, my goodness sakes, what am I thinking of? Too many times. Aren't you supposed to be exploring around a mansion? Aren't you supposed to be writing up your own novel? Goodness sakes. Taking a look around, yeah? Sounds like a serious pain in the ass for me. Sorry we don't have any carpentry work for ya. If we do, I'll let you know. I'll let you know via fist. My fist to the face. We've explored all of the rooms. So, oh, didn't mean to do that. So what is there left? What else do we need to do whilst we're here? I have no need to go back outside. Well, damn it. Whatever. Oh, Mr. Inaba. So that's where you were. Everyone's already gathered together. I was just speaking to everyone else, for goodness sakes. Are you guys already done? Yes, sir. Come on, hurry up before it gets cold. Hey, you made it. I remember this song from another game. Oh, I'm impressed. This looks divine. It really does look rather nice, doesn't it? Well, what are we waiting for? Let's eat. This is just delicious. Thanks, man. My compliments to the chef. I wasn't talking about you. Oh, come on, Mr. Inaba. What? Okay, this has turned into a game of Cluedo. What the heck happened to one of our peeps? Was he shot? Mr. Akashi. Hey, what's with the bull BS? Someone better say something, damn it. Can't be. What is this? Dr. Hiruma, can you please check him out? Doctor? Yes, of course. It's just as we feared. He was poisoned. I'm almost certain it was slipped into his meal. How is this possible? I'll tell you how you've... Hey, hold up there. Why would I go do something like that? He's right, you know. I was right there the whole time. I am alright. Are you sure something didn't happen to you? If he tried to slip poison to his meal, I would have noticed. And who's to say you're not accomplices? But Arimura, I never expected you would. Not you too, Mr. Inaba? It was a joke. Learn to take it. Not funny. Well, suspicions aside, let's talk facts here. Both Mr. Naka and Miss Arimura were involved with meal preparations, thus the spotlight of suspicion falls on them. Why, yes, that's correct. By this admission, shouldn't we confess these two somewhere? Oh, confine these two somewhere. You want to lock us up? I'm certain there was a storage room of some sort on the first floor that can be locked from the outside. How about we keep them there for the night, or at least until help arrives? Hey, hold your horses, people. You really want to lock up a man and young woman together in a tiny area like that? Oh, you don't have to worry about that, Miss Detective. You're just... Okay. Okay, that's creepy. You're just a tad too young for my taste. That's a different issue entirely. Really now, isn't confinement going a bit too far? You rather have a potential killer just strolling about instead? Could you rest peacefully knowing every breath you take might be your last? Not if you put it that way, but... Dr. Arimura? Not much room for debate here. If we want to get back everyone's trust, we'll just have to go along with what they say. Aww. Don't fret, Arimura. Oh, it'll take an apocalypse for a man's standards to fall low enough to be interested in you. Mr. Inaba, you're so mean. This farce has gone on long enough. Move it, both of you. Hard to believe how this has turned out. First of all, I should examine this room thoroughly. Oh, the way things have gone. Could this vial be our elusive murder weapon? How did it end up getting dropped over here? Ashi's body has become cold and rigor mortis. Has become cold and rigor mortis has set in. Haruma said that he died from poisoning, but when and how did it get introduced to the food? How did the killer administer the poison? If the poison was applied at the time of food preparation, then everyone, not just Ashiki, should have also been affected. Then perhaps it was instead applied to his tableware. But the seats were not particularly assigned. Could the target have not mattered? I've examined everything I could I can here. Now then, what should I investigate next? Well, fiends could only come from particular directions, right? So wouldn't it be particularly viable that there could be somewhere, left, right, up or down, that could have poisoned him, probably? I'm not sure. What about... Uh-oh. No trace of our mysterious poison to be found here. Nowhere? What about the wine? No. No. What about the food here? Fresh fruits and vegetables. Mirror's now cracked. There's no way a mirror could suddenly crack on its own. After all, to assume that a plodress is responsible is just ludicrous. That room's sparkling. Interesting and fascinating and everything like that. Door's locked. So whatever rooms could be held suspect. Okay, we'll just be in there. Mirror? But there's a memo pasted onto the mirror. 3 plus 2 equals 5. 4 plus 13 equals 1. 14 plus 17 equals circle. 15 plus 18 equals square. And the hint is 13 equals 1. So... if it comes to that, then... wouldn't the others also equal 5? Because the third row would be 1 plus 3. No, but... This is some kind of clue. Numbers memo. 13 equals 1. If it is mathematically, or it goes along in some sort of horizontal alignment. That's what I'm thinking. Maybe I'm just overcomplicating it, and you just have to simply have the number and just minus it by 13, and therefore that will be the case altogether. Now that I look at it in greater detail, there is an input device attached to this door. There's already two... oh, it's a 2-digit pin, that's what it is. Yeah, maybe I should conduct a more thorough investigation before tackling this. I'm thinking that as well. Did something happen, Doctor? Oh, Mr. Inaba. No, it's just that Mr. Kumaska entrusted me with a storage room key, claiming that I seem the least threatening out of everyone. Do you wish for me to shoulder the burden instead? My apologies, but I cannot do that. You are closest with Miss Arimura, so if you happen to let her free, my image would be tarnished beyond repair. I can't say you're wrong. I apologise once again. I confess that I too believe that a method as uncouth as confinement is going a bit too far in this matter, even if it is to keep us all safe. But I can't begrudge the others for being on guard, especially after what happened. We now have a homicide in our hands. We must let them serve their time in confinement and see what happens next. I suppose so. How could our friend be behind this? What is with that memo in your hands? Oh, this? I found it in the upstairs bathroom. It appears to be some kind of code. How intriguing. You made something of it? And you didn't? Very well, I'll give you a hint. But not the answer, huh? If you are truly a detective as you claim to be, then you should be using your little grey cells to solve this on your own entirely. You surely wouldn't need me there to tell you the answer. But since you asked, there is an object we use every day that has numbers on it. If you count the digits on it, you should arrive at a proper conclusion. Object every day. I understand, I'll think of this. Object we use every day that has numbers on it. Nothing comes to mind when you say that. Not one thing comes to mind when you say that. An object we use every day that has numbers on it. What could such thing... What the hell is your problem? Can't you see what I'm thinking? Get out of my face. God, you're rude. You're not much of a contribution to the group. The only 2 rooms left are these 2. Nothing? Unsure. The radio appears to still be working. Okay. I'm not doubting that the clues in the game are apparent. I just can't... I'm just unable to fathom them out. An object we use every day that has numbers on it. This is really bizarre. Nah, I'm leave it off here. Hopefully someone in the comments below will be able to fathom this out, because I literally have no idea. It could be easy, like 1+1, but may never know at this point. But thank you so much for watching, guys, and we should see each other the next time of the Mystery Files of Detective Inaba 1. Have a good day and take care of yourselves.